start again. It's a rich thing.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl BinkiBianca with some more blog talk. And today we're going to be talking about Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. So things are heating up in this situation regarding the two of them. According to the Shade Room, the LA Times reports earlier today, the woman who filed an official lawsuit against Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears due to allegations that the two abused her and her brother as children while appearing in a comedy sketch is now taking things a serious step further. She has just submitted a letter to the LA County DA's office requesting that Tiffany and Aries be immediately arrested and prosecuted due to her allegations. In the letter addressed to Los Angeles District Attorney George Gascon, the woman details that she and her brother initially filed a police report against Tiffany and Aries back in January 2020 in Las Vegas, but says that Vegas police passed the case to the LAPD, who has done nothing with this complaint. Her letter to the DA's office further alleges that the Los Angeles police officer assigned to her case, identified as Detective Eastbourne, reportedly told her and her mother that her formal complaint of abuse was not a priority because there are children being touched present day. A portion of her letter about Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears also reads, "My brother and I are prepared to speak with investigators and prosecutors from your office and provide you with irrefutable evidence that." The story does continue on the Shade Room's website, which you can go and check that out if you would like. Now, Hollywood Unlocked, another big blog, has posted regarding this as well. And it's an exclusive because they have provided a picture of the plaintiff's mother at a party for Tiffany Haddish, actually a couple of years ago, a birthday party for Tiffany, where the mother's smiling and laughing in the picture. And then they also provided some background to the story. So Hollywood Unlocked reports, last week, a civil lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court by siblings identified only as Jane Doe, now 22, and John Doe, who was born in 2007. Jane, who is John's legal guardian, is the plaintiff in the lawsuit, both individually and on her young brother's behalf. The suit accuses Aries Spears and Haddish of abusing the plaintiffs when they were both minors and alleges that the comedians coerced them into filming explicit skits. One of the disgusting and very inappropriate videos, titled "Through a Pedo's Eyes," made its rounds online. To note, Haddish was approached by Spears to take on the 2014 skit when she was an up-and-coming comedian. She was not present when those inappropriate scenes were filmed, nor did she get to see the completed project when it was finalized at the time. When she eventually saw the final product, she later asked for the video to be taken down immediately, but Spears refused, and the skit later showed up on the platform Funny or Die Digital. Those who came across the unsettling clip can agree that the video was not even close to funny. However, many online users are now also questioning what parents would allow their child to be a part of a project like this. Now, there was also a statement released from Tiffany Haddish's attorney, and it reads as follows. The plaintiff's mother, Trisha Harris, has been trying to assert these bogus claims against Ms. Haddish for several years. Every attorney who has initially taken on her case, and there were several, ultimately dropped the matter once it became clear that the claims were meritless and Ms. Haddish would not be shaken down. Now Ms. Morris has her adult daughter representing herself in this lawsuit. The two of them will together face the consequences of pursuing this frivolous action. And this is again a statement from Tiffany Haddish's attorney, Andrew Bretler. Okay, so that was a lot to read and get into. Now, in full transparency, for those that don't know, Jason Lee is the owner of Hollywood Unlocked. He and Tiffany Haddish are very, very close friends, very good friends. And so he is using his platform to get her side of the story, get some behind the scenes information, and also to report it fully. Now I understand as a friend, you don't want to turn your back on your friend, and you don't want to see people attacking your friend without having all of the information. So I understand that. I get that. However, okay, Tiffany, although she did apparently have regrets about doing the sketch, she's still accountable for participating in that sketch. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because even though she might not have seen the entire thing or whatever they were trying to say in the Hollywood Unlocked story, Tiffany brought that little boy downstairs in his underwear and put him on the floor and left him in the room with whoever, to film this skit. Okay, and she had to know what the skit was about because she had to act, right? She had to be this mother that was too busy to do whatever and keep leaving her kid with this guy or her uncle or whatever. So you can't let her escape all accountability and act like she is innocent in this. Tiffany knew what the skit was about. Tiffany actively participated in this skit. Now, as for the allegations that this is a shakedown or extortion attempt, I don't know. Time will tell. We will find out. They'll have to, figure that out and duke that out. But what I will say is this. I was disturbed watching that clip. And most people that I have talked to that did even try to watch it were disturbed watching that clip. It was very uncomfortable. And if we're just uncomfortable watching it, I can't imagine how it might have felt to a young kid. Was it like 7 or something like that? Where you're undressed, right, in front of these crew members, in front of these other actors, and you're being told to do all these things, with your body and all this stuff. If you're playing that over and over in your mind, you're remembering that feeling. You can't tell me that that's not emotionally scarring to someone. So what is your recourse? Okay, if I can't get you necessarily locked up for this, okay, then yes, I'm gonna come for your money because now I need therapy, And even if, let's say I don't take the therapy, I need some kind of punitive damage to happen to you because of what you did to me. And I do feel like you did something to me in this instance. I cannot dismiss those feelings. I get that. I get wanting compensation. That doesn't make you a gold digger, in my opinion. It makes you a person that is seeking justice in the way that you see fit. Because you can't tell me that now the issues that I may or may not have with trusting other people for the rest of my life because of this experience are not real. What if he has that? What if he has issues with trusting, people in relationships? What if he has relationship issues or, he treats his partners a certain kind of way because of this situation? Or what if this causes him to, have depression or anxiety or whatever it is? How do you say that you don't deserve anything for that? I think that's kind of heartless. And, like I said, I like Jason Lee a lot. He's one of these people that Jason is an approachable media person. He has a huge platform, but he responds to comments, he responds to tweets, he interacts with people on the daily. He tries to uplift small, content creators and things of that nature. He's not a hater. So I give him his respect for that. He's never really been a snob, at least towards me. He's always been kind. So this is not a personal thing against him. This is just talking about the story. He might feel away. Hopefully he doesn't, but it is what it is. The story is what it is. So we're going to keep following this and see what happens. But I think it's unfair to just try to put all of this on Aries and none of this on Tiffany. Aries, because he was playing the nasty part, is just like, that's disgusting. I don't know if he conceived of this idea. He thought this was funny. There's different ways he could have did this. They could have had an adult playing the child. They could have did whatever. There's different ways to do this instead of putting a child in this situation. Now, yes, the mother, she should also be accountable. I don't know where the father is. I don't know, they just keep talking about this mother, so that's the only reason I keep talking about her. She should be accountable too, sure. Because why are your kids going there without your supervision? I don't understand that either. I don't know. So every adult that was involved in this situation has to bear some of the responsibility. The crew, the camera people, whoever was there should bear some responsibility for this. I don't think it's right to try to shoot Tiffany some bail and then act like it's everyone but her that was a problem. So, I don't know. We're going to see what's going to happen. Let me know what you think down below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all soon.